State lawmakers are trying again this year to legalize medical marijuana in North Carolina. As you can see on this map, more than half of the states in the country have already done this. Right now, only medical CBD is legal in this state and 11 others. Those are the ones you see there in yellow. The North Carolina bill would be the most restrictive of them all, and some say it won't help people who need it most. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie joins us live from the legislative building with what they're saying. Laura?
Gerald, the bill that was discussed in the Senate committee today is the same one that they passed last year, but the House wouldn't consider it at that time. Since then, however, some of the House's staunchest opponents of medical marijuana have actually retired, so they're hoping it might do better this year. The bill would legalize medical marijuana by doctor's prescription for a short list of chronic or terminal conditions, including PTSD, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, and nausea from cancer treatment. At a committee hearing, cannabis activist Chris Suttle was one of several speakers who urged lawmakers to expand the list to cover other issues like reducing opioid use for chronic pain.
Let your physician decide whether you need to continue to keep taking opioids for something. If you do not want to continue taking opioids, then you should be allowed to have medicinal cannabis be one of the solutions that you can look at with your physician.
Others say the bill is too restrictive in other ways. It caps the number of companies who could sell medical marijuana at just 10, and it would require them to do all their own growing, processing, and selling. Cannabis activist Nicolette Baglio says only large cannabis corporations could qualify, not local hemp businesses.
From farmers to retailers that have really been banking on adding cannabis to their business models once legalized. So it cuts all of them out entirely.
Supporters of the bill said it sets up an advisory board that can recommend rule changes in the future. Senator Michael Azara represents Onslow County, home to many veterans. He says he's in favor of medical marijuana because research has shown it can help veterans suffering from PTSD.
By reducing anxiety, veterans may be able to better process their traumatic experience and cope with their symptoms more effectively.
Now, some social conservative groups also spoke out against that bill today. The bill is scheduled to get a committee vote next week. It is expected to pass. Gerald?
Laura Leslie live on Jones Street. Thank you, Laura.